We already missed one stop.
First time in Rome, we paid surprise fees, bought the wrong tickets, and learned the hard way that Rome does not slow down for beginners. If you're coming here for the first time, this is what not to do.
One, you kind of navigate, you learn the flow, the system, and then we should be good to go for the next couple days.
Rome tests you immediately. Rail, metro, buses, different tickets, different machines. It all looks simple until there's a line behind you. And here's the part that can cost you.
You gotta remember to validate your ticket at those little machines on the wall right over there. Very important. It can be a pretty big fine if they do some checks on the train and you have not validated your ticket. It's the back side and you put it in, align it on the left side, and there you go.
Quick version, rail gets you into the city. Metro gets you around once you're there. We learned that about 10 minutes too late.
We already missed one stop and went past our stop. And so now we're riding it back. That's a little bit of an adventure to figure out which platform, which direction, making sure it's the right one. But we're doing it.
We started tracking costs right away because Rome adds up fast, especially when you're staying outside the city center and relying on transit for everything.
Our hotel is on the outskirts. It was much cheaper. Rome is very expensive hotel-wise, and we're doing a nearly 90-day trip. So I'm like, maybe we'll ride the metro in. It's about a 45-minute navigation
45-minute
from our hotel.
Ride.
Yeah.
Or a 30-minute cab drive. It's up to you.
Yeah. Cab, if you go all the way to the Colosseum, 26 euro one way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So 15 euro for a 48-hour pass on the metro. It was €1 to ride the rail to get down to this central area.
So far we're 32 euros in.
For 2 days.
For 2 days. Not bad.
Everyone says go early, like really early. But when your hotel isn't central, early becomes a full transit mission.
We are out of the metro, and you know what? We've decided we're gonna do the hop on, hop off. We're gonna do the big bus because it is stopping every 6 minutes. There's a bus coming. If you see it online, which you can buy tickets online, it's 21, but when you get to the final closeout payment, there's a €3. So it ends up being 24. Same price as if you find it here at like the information stand or buy the tickets direct from the company. It's 24 for each person, 48 total. That's a 24-hour pass.
We do have 48-hour passes and 72-hour passes as well.
This is our bus right here.
Oh, but
we're going to Trevi Fountain first. Oh boy, look at this.
Trevi is stunning. It's also shoulder to shoulder at almost any hour. If you want space, you need to be here before the city wakes up.
There's huge crowds. This is absolutely a pickpocket's dream. They probably working it here daily and you wouldn't be able to pick them out in a crowd, let me just tell you. So always keep an eye on your belongings, but look at that, huh? Isn't that beautiful? You can see why it is so crowded here at the fountain. It is absolutely gorgeous here. Wow. Worth the billing. Lives up to the hype, as they say. Definitely need to do this when in Rome. Put it on your list. Trevi Fountain.
Once you get past the first learning curve, Rome starts to flow. One landmark, one short walk, then something else around the next corner.
Passing buildings that are 300, 400 years old, that were here before America was even a thought. Pretty wild to think.
Palazzo Nuovo was next on our list. We thought it would be quick. That was optimistic. Rome doesn't do quick. Every room makes you slow down.
All right, for those of you that follow me, you know I really appreciate doors. And these are so amazing that they put plexiglass on the carvings. They're works of art, each panel. It even comes off the door, the crown. Wow.
Then you hit a viewpoint where the whole city opens up, and you realize we're only on day 1.
Hello, Rome. You are a magnificent city. Wow, I am at a loss for words. I cannot describe to you.
You are at a loss for words?
Yeah, there's so much in that museum.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And like, hey, go watch documentary, go get a tour, go get the audio tour. We did it without that. And I mean,
So long.
I gotta read stuff, but it's incredible because there's so much in there. Literally, you could get lost there. You could spend a whole day, I think,
You literally,
in there.
it could take you an entire day.
I mean,
Because there's a whole other like second and third floor on the second building that we didn't go to because I may have not told him about the staircase that I found.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know,
Yeah.
who knows what we missed out on.
Well, then there were paintings. Yeah, did I miss another staircase? Oh my gosh, there's like amazing paintings, a whole floor of paintings and all the different sculptures and the terracotta and the Bronze Age. And I mean, there's
And
just
the wall. I mean,
Oh.
the bricks,
the stone.
the stone. It's old.
Are you mocking me, babe?
No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
She had such a great time.
Wow.
Vittoriano, that's what this huge structure is called.
Wow.
I mean, it's just, wow. I mean, it's kind of like the word for Rome, I guess, right? Maybe it's because we're first timers. I don't know. You're watching this because maybe it's your first time.
It just makes you feel so small.
I mean, it's just amazing. All the sights and just, I mean, the vistas.
everything is so big and
Right?
grand. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And old.
And old.
Like older than America and grand and amazing and marble and
Yeah, it's crazy
Bronze
to think about the fact that like America wasn't even being thought about when this existed, when this was made. Like
Isn't that
America wasn't even a
wild?
blip.
it's just amazing. So yeah, you gotta get here. I think we're gonna say that at every single one. You gotta do it.
Victoriano, you cannot miss this.
Hey, Victoriano.
Victoriano, do it, just do it.
Do it. What an amazing experience going to that structure. Holy cow, amazing. Everywhere you look around here, it's just incredible. Lots of people come and checking things out here, I'll tell you. We're gonna work our way to the Pantheon, which apparently is not too far, walking distance. But I heard Rome is the most walkable city in the world. And you better get through the crosswalk, not be doing your YouTube, they'll run you over. All right, guys, here's the deal. They take cash. That's the far left line, which we started in. Thankfully, we asked. And then the far right line, they have ticket machines. They take card. Once you print out your tickets, if you're using card, then you go to the middle section, they'll let you in. So don't do what we did and spend a bunch of time in the cash area, right? Get in the far right if you got a card. Bada bing, print your tickets, go to the middle. You should be let in, no problem.
The Pantheon is one of those places that doesn't need a long explanation. You walk in, you look up, and you just stand there for a minute.
It is gorgeous. You definitely want to come in here. It's €5, cash or card. We just made it in. They closed the rope at like 6. And then I think at 6:30 is everybody out. Definitely got to close out the evening with some gelato. This is gelato in Trevi. Mid-range. Okay, but it's good.
It's hard to beat that one in Valencia.
Valencia was very good.
Salted caramel. And I'm looking for salted caramel.
Day 1 in Rome is a learning curve. Transit mistakes, line mistakes, timing mistakes, and we were just getting started.
Good morning, day 2.
Guess what we're doing today?
I bet you'll never guess.
We're going to the Vatican City.
There is a line. If you have tickets ahead of time, you don't need to stand in that line. You can go up to the front. So
Skip the line.
we're excited. Our itinerary today is Vatican. Then we got a boogie over to the Colosseum.
For
I think
our
we're 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Day 2 in Rome. We thought we had it dialed in. Vatican in the morning, Colosseum in the afternoon, Palatine Hill after that. Tight schedule, efficient, strategic. That was the plan.
Okay.
So if you're the one doing the planning, don't make the mistakes that I made.
And then we discovered something important. Buying Vatican tickets from a third-party site does not mean you actually have tickets. What they send you is a voucher, not an entry ticket, which means you have to go to a completely different address to pick up the real ones. And just to make it better, we also had the wrong entry time in our heads. It wasn't 10, it was 8:30.
So I failed on 2 counts because I got the time wrong and I actually didn't get tickets. I only got a voucher. So,
And it's 4 kilometers away.
yeah, which is nowhere near here.
So instead of calmly walking into the Vatican, we were standing there realizing we were about to pay again.
Now we're buying 190 euro again for the Vatican.
Totally.
Rome rewards preparation. It punishes assumptions. And we assumed we were good. Ouch.
This is the fast line.
This is the speedy line. So speedy they say it's no line.
Skip the line does not mean no line. It means a faster line. There is always a line in Rome.
But that's how it works. Apparently everywhere there's a line. This one moves pretty quick. So if you do buy tickets that say skip the line, that doesn't mean you just get to walk right up at your time. It's important that you do not lose your ticket because we're going into another country. You will need to present your ticket multiple times throughout the journey. Security is very big here because it's arguably the most preserved works of art and artifacts and so on in the world. Pristine condition is what they take pride in.
Once you're inside, it's impressive and intense. You're moving constantly, following flags, following crowds. It feels less like wandering and more like being carried through history.
Michelangelo was only 24 years old when he sculpted this. They say it's basically a miracle. The detail, the folds in the clothing.
We underestimated how long the Vatican would take, and that mistake started to snowball.
Look at the detail on this floor. All little tiles. Wow.
Because we had a 2 o'clock Colosseum entry, which meant leaving early, no slowing down, no second pass through anything.
Here's what I would recommend. Don't schedule anything else for whatever day it is that you're going to do the Vatican.
Trying to stack Vatican and Colosseum in the same day as first-timers might be the biggest rookie mistake of all.
Here's the Sistine Chapel. Look at the scale. It just keeps going and going.
Weren't able to get inside the Basilica just simply because we
No
have
time.
a
We gotta-
cutoff time. We have to go to the Colosseum.
Got to get to the Colosseum. Got a boogie. 2 o'clock. But you're not done.
And then came the Roma Pass situation. Buying it online does not mean you're done.
So we get all the way here, we, get a taxi, scurry here. And she goes, okay, where's your Roma Pass? And she showed her little confirmation online. She goes, no, you need the physical card.
Without it, your reservation means nothing.
So strike 2 today.
So now we had to pay for the Roma Pass and still had to buy Colosseum tickets separately. But the moment you step into the Colosseum, the stress fades a little. The scale hits you immediately.
It goes up and up. It's an amazing structure.
What surprised us most was the contrast. Clean, restored stone next to centuries of weather and pollution. You can literally see time.
Look at the difference. This is absolutely incredible being here, knowing how old this is. This gives you an idea. On the top left of the picture are the people battling, right? Lions and animals. And then underneath, multiple levels down, is where the animals and the gladiators and slaves and so on were kept.
And then you look down, multiple levels below the arena floor, where everything actually happened. It's hard to grasp how advanced it was for its time.
I've been wondering about the arches. They have the holes, like Swiss cheese almost. Like, why is that happening? What's going on? Here is the scoop. Here's a great example. Those 4 blocks right there, if you notice the corner, there was iron, not steel, it'd be iron, that held on the decorative marble on the outside. Boy, you can really imagine marble on the outside, why all the holes are there. It was just how beautiful this Colosseum was.
Unlike the Vatican, the Colosseum lets you move at your own speed. You can stop, you can sit, you can take it in.
Oh, look at you. Welcome to Rome.
We need to go over there.
I know, that's where we're going next, on the hill. To think that we're walking on stones that have been walked on by millions of people throughout many, many centuries. You could say millennia. Pretty incredible. This is the sacred road.
Palatine Hill feels quieter, less spectacle, more perspective. From up there, you finally see how everything connects.
Amazing to think how it looked and what it was like. Such a showpiece of just Roman power. Don't forget to turn around when you're on Palatine Hill and look at the frame, the Colosseum. Absolutely gorgeous view. Now here's a little trick for you. Bring a water bottle, and they have free water on the hill. Look at that. And in the Colosseum. That's what it looks like. Just put your water bottle right under there. There's one of them. Make sure you wear walking shoes like these guys. Don't wear your heels, because you will be messed up walking around Rome, let me tell you. The entry arch. Look at that. Okay, guys, here are the hours. Right there. Wow, it really is just a stunning view from up here, elevated.
By this point, we were pushing 20,000 steps. Uneven stone, stairs, hills. Rome is walkable, but it is not easy. Later that night, we finally activated the Roma Pass properly. A little redemption after a very expensive morning.
Okay, we discovered the Roma Pass, the actual card. Oh, you need passports for the Roma Pass? Good thing I brought them. Well, we've decided on this restaurant here. Lovely. He's giving me thumbs up, saying come on in. And there she is. Oh yeah, spaghetti with meat sauce, bolognese. Oh, and get the bread basket and the lasagna. Oh yeah. There it goes. A little lasagna with the cheese ball.
It was delicious.
It was good. Now, is it the best lasagna I've ever had? Absolutely not. I'd probably say it was a 6.
Really?
Maybe a 5.
Oh.
Wasn't that great. But you know
My
what?
spaghetti was delicious.
The people we sat next to, you sit pretty close to people, so that was pretty fun. We made great conversation with our friends from London.
Londonians.
They were wonderful. And then people to our left were from Maryland, and that was great. So yeah, the company was great. The food was good. You loved your spaghetti?
I loved my spaghetti,
All
and
right.
the bread was delicious, and the butter was very yummy and salty.
Yes, I mean, I tried the spaghetti. Yeah, it's good, probably 7.
Oh my gosh,
So-
you're such a hard judge.
No, usually you are.
Whatever.
Anyway.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Metro.
Yes, we need to get to the metro and get home.
We gotta get to the metro. Okay, bye.
All right, good night, guys. Till tomorrow, day 3.
Day 2 was intense. Expensive mistakes, massive landmarks, long lines, long walks. Hey, if day 1 was learning the system, day 2 was learning our limits.
Day 3, we
Guess where we are starting.
the Spanish Steps
Yay!
at Spagna. We got out of the hotel a little later, enjoyed our breakfast, had a couple different coffees.
I had
right?
a lot of coffee, like 5 cups of coffee.
That's right. Then we rode the metro in. Now, yesterday we did 24,000 steps.
It was insanity.
We've both been fighting a little bit of a cold or whatever you can hear in my voice.
We're gonna
So
slow
it's
it down.
quite a schedule. So if you're gonna do 3 days, yeah, it's go, go, go.
Day 3 felt different. We had already sprinted through Rome. We had made mistakes. We paid for them. Walked nearly 20,000 steps. So this day, We slowed down.
One of the spots that we picked to stay at was the Courtyard by Marriott, which is just outside of town.
Not just. It's like 35 to 40 minutes outside of town. If you take a train, it's about 25-minute cab
taxi.
drive. So one thing I was saying to Matthew a little while ago was that if you choose to get a hotel that's less expensive to save money, the one thing that you're missing out on is really like embracing and just like diving into the whole like culture of Rome and being in city center and just like taking it all in and soaking in it. Staying outside of the city, you don't really get that. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'll tell you, hotels, especially if you stay brand conscious, can be quite expensive in city center. Like it was crazy expensive when I was looking. So that's why we chose, because we're doing a nearly 90-day trip. You got to spread some things out. It's just not unlimited resources.
We like to pay for things with points and stuff. Yeah, so if cash is not a problem for you, then staying in city center and kind of shopping around in different types of brands and maybe like boutique places and stuff, you might be able to get a better deal.
Absolutely, yeah. And if status isn't a big deal, right? Yeah. We got Marriott status, so there's some perks that really help the budget when you get free breakfast and things and free upgrades and so on.
Staying outside the city center saved us money, but it also meant we never fully woke up inside Rome. Every morning started with a commute. That's a trade-off worth thinking about.
Anyway, so today we're gonna do the Spanish Steps. We're gonna do the Piazza de Spagna, which is on your bag. Spagna, right?
Piazza de Spagna.
And then we're gonna roam around Italy and just kind of like slow down, take in Italy. It's our last full day. It's your last full day.
Taking in Rome. It's not our last
What did I say? Italy, yeah, Rome. Yeah. And then we'll probably end up at the metro station Termini, which is the main. Ooh. And it's kind of like a mall and food and shopping and like lots of good food. So we're gonna probably end up there, maybe have dinner. We'll see. It's kind of as the wind blows. We really want to take in Rome, and that's what we suggest. You've earned it. Like, you've had so many steps.
Especially if you did what we did.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Anyways.
The Spanish Steps aren't about the steps themselves. They're about pausing, sitting, watching the city move around you.
As legend goes, the king didn't have a succession line or something. Anyway, somehow there were two boys that were in the kingdom. I think they were going to kill all the babies in the kingdom or something like this. And the mom put the kids in a basket and on the river and floated them down, hoping that somebody would discover the boys and raise them and so on. Well, the she-wolf actually discovered them and gave them milk and raised them and grew them up to finally become teenagers. And then, as legend would have it, it's kind of like Moses, right? A little bit like Moses. But anyway, as legend would have it, one of the brothers killed the other when they became teenagers. And because of this, the one left became the first emperor of Rome. So there you go.
Rome is layered with myth, the she-wolf, the twins, power built from legend. Whether every detail is true almost doesn't matter. The story is part of the city.
All right, you might see the church in the background. So you come out of the church, down the church steps, not the Spanish steps, but down the church steps to the right and go down along the wall here of the church property. I believe at the end have the residence of the Medici family. So we want to check that out. Our daughter studied Medici in high school and just was like coming home raving about the Medicis and so on. And so we're like, oh, I said, babe, we got to go check this out for Morgan. So
walking toward Villa Medici felt different from the chaos of the Vatican or the scale of the Colosseum. It felt local, personal, less checklist, more wandering.
Kind of a leisurely pace in Rome, day 3. Like I said, you've earned it. Once you go up the Spanish Steps and the church and the Medici, and as you're coming down to your left will be that large statue, 4 statues on the bottom, and then the big spire and statue on top. But I want to encourage you to go beyond, and once you're looking at that statue, hang a right down some of these streets, because they're just absolutely so fun. They're filled with really high-end shops, clothing, purses, lingerie, food, places you can sit out on the street and have your aperitivo, the 2-3 o'clock, have your spritz and so on. It's really a cool experience. It does feel like Rome, where you're just kind of getting into the vibe and the culture, although it is very much a touristy kind of area, of course. but you should do it because it is super fun. And it's just so neat to just walking down these cobblestone streets and you got window shopping, literally window shopping. Look at these windows. All of them on display. Every shop, it's so cool.
Some of our favorite moments weren't monuments. They were streets, shops, pizza counters, conversations. Rome isn't just history, it's movement.
I love you. See you tomorrow. If you don't see you, Merry Christmas. Tonya, your pizza, your I'm joking. Your pizza is ready. Pepperoni. Try this pizza. If you like, you don't pay. No, if you don't like, you don't pay. But if you like, you pay double.
Okay. How is it?
Pepperoni.
So hard to find in Italy.
I'd say it's a 8.5, 9.
Oh,
Wow,
see?
8.5, 9.
Oh, see?
That is-
I like the crust.
Come on, baby. Who sleep, don't take a fish.
Wow. So good.
By day 3, we realized something. Rome is overwhelming if you try to conquer it. It's better when you let it unfold.
Yeah.
If it's your first time in Rome, build margin into your schedule. Expect lines, expect confusion, expect expensive lessons, and give yourself space to breathe. Rome is massive, ancient, chaotic, beautiful. You won't see it all in 3 days. But if you embrace the mistakes instead of fighting them, it becomes part of the story.